Hello everyone, welcome to Self-Love Self-Care System, the channel that does moon reports for astrological moon reports, angel messages and tarot and readings for you. I'm here with our Aries supermoon full moon report. Now how exciting is that? So our tagline for this full moon is turn your gaze towards a relationship. Our full moon in Aries is on the 29th of September at 2:57 a.m. if you're in Pacific time, 5:57 Eastern time, and 10:57 a.m. UK time. It's at 6 degrees and no minutes. So basically, a couple of things I wanted to talk about before I went on into the report. There's a few things I wanted to discuss before we do the report, the full report. Some of the things get clarified in the report, but I just want to go through a couple of things. So since we had the Virgo new moon, and now we've got the Aries full moon supermoon, and then we're going to get the Libra new moon, something's kind of opened up, like a change, and almost like something that we need to do. It's almost like we're being called to something. So for most of us, purpose is going to come into being. You're going to be opened up to purpose. As well as that, there's going to be like you're going to feel that you're drawn towards service. You're going to start to think of where you're not feeling so happy. That's going to make itself kind of known. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to really culminate. You're not really going to get it clearly until the 10th of October. However, I'd be just aware of that, and I wanted to let you know that before I go into the rest of the report. So I have got my papers here as ever, and I'm just going to go through the run through of the Aries full moon supermoon. So it's our fourth supermoon in a row. It's powerful, high vibratory, and it is really going to be making itself known. So 6 degrees calls us to love, to relationship, and this moon in Aries is asking us to get our boundaries in place. Now, you might feel this moon up until the 5th or the 4th of October. And for some of you, the energies of the moon may have hit you up to 7 days before. So you may feel that you got a bit cranky, you got a little bit annoyed, or you woke up feeling a little bit uncomfortable. If you have got any of that going on, I'd just like to say, get yourself out into the fresh air for at least 15 minutes. And if you can, I mean, if it's cool, like warm enough, take your shoes and socks off and put your feet into grass, like to let your, like soft grass, obviously. And let yourself ground into Mother Nature, and that will help you with that if you are going through that. Okay. Other things you can do is journal, or you can take like a long bath that really clears your system out and takes away the sort of energetic vibration you're getting. Or you could meditate, yoga, that kind of thing will help as well. So with Aries moon concerned with the energy of me, I, the individual, self, and Libra sun settling in on the we collectively in compromise, you're being called to be balanced within the me energy and the energy within yourself, so the I energy. This then spreads out to the town and the world at large. Aries will want independence. It's a very independence, freedom, authentic, dynamic sign that's ruled by Mars. It wants things to move. Aries just wants things to move. Mars is almost kind of pushing it all the time. And it doesn't really suffer fools gladly. That's the kind of energetic vibration of Aries. It does not suffer fools gladly. Okay? So it's not interested in standing still and taking in the scenery. Libra, on the other hand, is asking us to look at teamwork, collectivity, okay? There's a conflict within these, okay? Really, the I and the we. Have you created boundaries, understood what self-love is, and found a way to share with others without losing yourself in the process? Like, have you learned to do that? Have you got that right? This full moon in Aries is opposing its own ruler Mars at 21 degrees, held uncomfortably in Libra. Mars isn't happy in Libra, really. Its energy is a bit subdued and its power is tamed. That impulsivity that it carries is tamed by the Libran energy. Think of this as a challenging aspect, okay? After all, Libra's ruled by Venus, okay? You couldn't get more different. Venus and Mars, right? And the last thing she wants is drama to spoil her harmony. There is something of the need to express your feelings highlighted here, to share your thoughts and get your emotions out and release them. So whatever's going on inside your body, the things you need to think, thinking about, this moon is gonna, this supermoon in Aries is gonna almost ask you to share it. But you're gonna feel possibly one of two things. You may feel like sharing it, or you may feel like you don't know what it is and feel a bit of confusion, okay? It's linked to relationship and recognizing the Aries Libra balance, okay? So you're being asked to be tactful and only share when you're feeling rational and remain autonomous as Aries would expect you to. Because this is the thing, right? The major thing here, right, is like that Aries wants you to go, go, go. Libra wants you to be kind and tactful and loving. It's about balancing those two out and kind of finding a middle ground and saying, okay, I get it. I'm going to say this stuff when I feel in a space where I can say it in such a way that it's loving. Because there's love added to this. Because I do get with the chart, there's love being added to it, okay? Mars 21 is opposing Chiron in Aries at 18 degrees, and it's asking you to create autonomy in relationship, okay? Now, maybe you have been too much of a people pleaser, had few boundaries, and you kind of put others on a pedestal, right? Maybe that's something that's been going on with you, all right? But this opposition is asking you to transform that. What will support you and others? Transform that need to put yourself last, put others above you, that kind of thing, okay? It could bring up where you failed to assert yourself due to wounds from your past. So this could be past stuff, things that you've held on to, things that you've carried, that kind of thing, okay? There is healing offered in this, because this opposition allows you to see that, recognize it, awaken to it, and heal it, okay? Transform your relationship with yourself to heal these wounds, and this will support you in your relationship with others, okay? Now watch out for Mars in Libra square Pluto 27 degrees in Capricorn. This may hinder your quest for this balance, okay, on this axis, as it could affect you seeing your relationship because of how your temperament feels, okay? So I see this as a call not to be hasty with anything that you want to share. Function from the energy of love beforehand. Everything in this chart is saying you need to be coming from the energy of love as opposed to, because Aries can be very, very strong and willful and kind of pushy, but Libra sun won't want that. And it can't have that either, okay? Note Uranus and Jupiter trine. Pluto may help you by supporting you to step into, Uranus and Jupiter trine Pluto, so it may help you. I said it really weirdly. So it may help you by supporting you to step into the change and take the steps necessary to balance the energetic vibration that Mars is emitting within the frequency of this chart. As a guide here, you're being asked to let go of situations where you're being controlled, okay? With Sun in Venusian ruled Libra, you're being asked to do this in the energy of harmony, of balance, of justice to some degree as well, all right? Uranus and Jupiter square Venus at 22 degrees of Leo. The square between Uranus with Venus calls for you to release any disruption and that you're done with. Anything that's disrupting you and you're done with, it needs to go, okay? What are you no longer able to put up with? Uranus is the energy of the disruptor. It wants you to step into fairness and freedom in relationship with others. And this is all relationship with others. It's asking you to get this straight, get this sorted, and understand what it means for you as well. Jupiter may be highlighting big things, yet one needs to balance. Is what you're getting and having making you happy? Okay. Is there too much of a good thing? You're being asked to be cautious. I liken this to shiny object syndrome. So do watch out for that, as in shiny object syndrome. And I'm seeing that in the sense of relationship and the kind of fact that what's coming up is like your relationship needs to be cleansed so that, and you won't put up with anything, and you're in a higher loving light energy. Okay, there's a lovely support for the energy on the wounding that you are working on with Venus trine Chiron. Warm Venus in Leo, the energy of the sun will assist you with the Mars Chiron opposition. Where did you fail to assert yourself? Let Venus bring love into this quest so you can heal what was, release it, and you can move forward. Neptune sextile Uranus offers stepping into independent mindset, putting up boundaries and creating relationship fairness and justice. This sextile is also concerned with the establishment and whether or not they are being for the people or their own aims, so their own self-gain kind of thing, okay? And then it links back into the needs of Aries, Supermoon, and it calls you to be in your authenticity, see the truth, and work from the loving aspect of Libra Sun. All right. And then we've got Mercury in opposition to Neptune, which is also trine Jupiter and Uranus. This can bring a double-edged sword, okay, to the party, so to speak. You know, it brings this double-edged sword, and Jupiter and Uranus trining assist communication, and one could say exalt it even. However, the opposition of watery Neptune in its own sign Pisces may prove to be murky, sea, and cloudy or clarity. Watch out for this and lean into the energy of the trine so that you are aware. You need to keep being aware, okay? Now, before I move on, I'm going to do the tarot for our full moon, supermoon in Aries. I'm actually going to get, so we've got the Waite tarot deck. I'm actually going to get the cards straight away today. I'm going to do them all as I'm recording this. Like I said, I know it's not live, but I am doing this exactly at this moment. So let's get, I think there's two there. I normally do two cards, but let's go for it. And we've got two cards for the full moon, supermoon in Aries. Okay, now people kind of get the wind up when they see this card, but I'm going to explain it to you, okay? So we've got the Death card. Now, I want to explain this to you. It's actually kind of a good thing that we've got this card with the Aries supermoon. We're being told to end things that are no longer, that are literally dying in front of us in our lives. The things that aren't worth our time anymore, our effort anymore, our surrender, our conversation, our presence. That needs to go. This full moon, supermoon in Aries is a very strong moon. And like I said, I'm not surprised we've got this card, because Aries is the sign of cutting things away that it doesn't want, letting go of things it doesn't want, saying, I don't like that, I'm just going to walk away, or drop everything. At the drop of a hat, it will just go, I don't want this anymore. And this card is saying that. It's saying end something, finish something, complete something, let it go. The other thing it's saying, though, is to watch out for your need for it to keep going. Because this card is saying that it's not good for you. This card is saying it's not healthy. Now, I've never seen a major arcana with a number on it before, but this card's actually got a number on it. Okay, so it's got the number 13 on it, which I've never seen before. Now, I always see 13 as a lucky number. Always seen it. I've always had good luck on 13s. 13 seems to come up for me in things. So there is something in that. There is a luck in this, but you have to let the old go. All right? Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing the 10 and I'm seeing the 3. Now, 10 is a new beginning. So it's starting something new. And the 3 is a creative pursuit. So you need to start something new, a creative pursuit, but you need to let go of the old that's holding you back. And it is in relationship, because this chart is all about relationship. It's all about relationship. It's saying to you that you need to clear out in relationship what isn't serving you. This isn't necessarily like get rid of everybody, but it's saying have those conversations, clear those decks. I would be wary, though, of having those conversations in the energy of this full moon, supermoon on the 29th of September. I would wait till we get into at least the 5th or 6th of October, when the energy has cleaned itself up, because it will be highly heavy at that point. Okay, so we've got another card, and it's the Queen of Swords, and that's another card that I think is really apt for this full moon, supermoon in Aries. The Queen of Swords won't take any rubbish. The Queen of Swords is you stepping into your higher aspects. It doesn't matter whether you're male, it doesn't matter what gender you identify as, it doesn't matter whether you're female, it doesn't matter, like I said, what gender you identify with. It's not a sex as such, it's not a gender. It isn't that. What this is the feminine aspect of the sword, the Queen of Swords, the strength of that queenliness, that strength of that higher octave in the feminine energy, sort of like Mother Gaia, the goddess, that kind of energy, okay? Pachamama, that kind of thing, right? And it's saying to step up into strength, your higher strength. So those of you who know tarot cards, those of you who are not so sure, I'm just going to explain a few things. So you have these, you have the Queen, you also have the Page, you have the Knight as well. And if you once you get up to the Kings and the Queens, you're in the highest energy of it. So this is saying to you that by releasing all the rubbish that no longer serves you, you can step into your queenly, strong, high vibration energy. I'm also getting the angels are saying to me, because they've come along and they've said this is very quite important to say to you guys. This is about you stepping into the balance of your feminine and masculine and cutting away the swords there, right? Cutting away anything that is holding you back from this as well. Because you can only reign through peace, through love, if you've got rid of the things that are decaying in your environment and around you. Okay, so there's our two cards for our full moon, supermoon in Aries. I really like those, they're really, really good. So let's get back on with the report. So Mars, Venus trine offer a balance of war and peace, love and hate. You're being called to love, to step into transformative and new energy that beckons a rebirth, a new beginning, well, for your whole world, right? Starting with a new you. What do we say? A new you. Get rid of the dross, right? I want to say that there is an echo of the divine aspected in this chart, because there is, right? The call to step into harmonious relationship and love vibration of the angels, spirits, and devas, and the nature spirits. You're being called to awaken that. Let that facilitate itself. Let that drop into your conscious awareness and be willing to create harmony on earth. It's about what are we going to choose, right? Are we going to choose the dark side, or are we going to choose the warm, harmonious space where we're all harmonized and working together in love, peace, and wisdom? Because there's wisdom in that as well, isn't there? There's so much in this chart calling you to be your independent, loving, and autonomous self in relationship, knowing that the Aries full moon, supermoon strength is going to help you to do that, because it doesn't shy away from a challenge. Aries won't shy away from a challenge, and in some ways, neither will Libra sun. It wants harmony. It wants that so much, and Aries wants independence so much. Through independence, you can actually create harmony. You may be more affected by this moon if you have personal planets in the poinsett 2 to 10 degrees of the cardinal signs. That's what I've said about that, okay? If you're Aries sun, moon, or ascendant, you may also feel the supermoon quite heavily, and you also may be affected if you're a fire sign. So let's get on to our full moon release questions. So what attitude, behavior, or thought structure are you ready to release in relationship? Are there any relationships that are not serving you? How can you create boundaries or gently release them? Where are you being called? Think about this and allow yourself to begin a journey towards your true yearnings, because Aries only wants independence and true autonomy for you, and the independent I, balanced with the love and the connection of the Libra sun, which is the we. So there you go, my lovelies. I hope that's helped you. I will send you all so much love and namaste. Do stay tuned. There's going to be lots of new stuff coming soon. I am about to do hopefully some daily tarot readings that are going to come out, and they're going to be every single day. There'll be a reading that you can just tune into and clock into what the energy is like for you. Send you all so much love. Take care and have a lovely, lovely, beautiful full moon in Aries. And if it is a little bit ropey for you, take some of the suggestions that I made right at the beginning. Sending you lots of love. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Kisses. Bye, bye, bye.